many water stains on the road if you don't think about it in time. Then the water stain will come out. At this time it is necessary to continue the ruin of the road surface after preventing the long road, not to the half-victory meal line. There is no way to open the traffic. He is extremely concerned about this common vegetable of the people. A little half of the treatment on the big stage, and it will cost a lot of money. It must be called a loss of training, so once it is discovered that the road surface is sand to the poorest, really the road will start this work. First, plane the clumsy stone underneath, then pour in the filling material. Usually it will use up to halfway to fill it. If the pig is quite large, then you have to add the filler on the top, then green it back. After the restoration, you may have to use, after the road is renovated, there will be a significant improvement in the age of use. Until the road surface appears water stains on the road again, the tester will demolish the road surface, and pave a new road, with the support of a halfway paver. In order for the road surface to be flat, the workers will adjust the driving the car to roll the road, going out many times, until the road works are tested to set standards. Thanks to the help of modern machinery, the efficiency of road surface storage has been greatly improved. What work that takes a month to complete, now it's only noon a week, and the road surface can be green. Look at the Dong Dak National Highway that is out of traffic, and the bridge is stopped. While the bridge truck passes at the top, the maintenance workers are handling the storage below. This bridge was built temporarily, what is it used to support and then bridge in the construction of the road. It must be known that it is considered the second bridge karma in the city. The number of bridge vehicles circulating on the road is very large in the province. Almost every hour and every minute there is a passing car. But then for a long time there was no cure. The road surface is difficult to avoid, and it is difficult to show rice paddies. Once the car industry is very much in trouble. To allow the wheelchair to circulate, the car worker proceeded to tell her to settle down. There is a fairly large traffic controller, so the worker repaired was somewhat difficult, so a company from the sailor invented the ancestral family. Its main task is to complete the work of the road repair team in the condition that it does not interfere with the traffic of the bridge. Normally, the tester will connect the bridge to live at night when the number of bridges is small. The bridge is up to 2018 meters, enough for road repair workers. At this time, if there is a car passing by, the car will transmit in the direction of the bridge next to it, no matter how long it is repaired. If it will not affect ordinary vegetables, moreover, with the accumulation of steel nests. Help to tell what the dynamic has the power of words up to 100 loves. The sun says more than that, the hydraulic accumulation is comparable to the bridge. You can also control the bridge forward, isn't it very familiar? This is the first time it will have the most full features I have seen, even without the support of forklifts. Then it is still possible from completing the work of loading and unloading. The first one will be at such a period, in fact, it is a self-arming table car. Some gifts can be seen from the outside. It is a good understanding between going to be at and watching the lifting. There is a long scoop in front of the car. In the process of transmission, including the scoop is usually placed on the cabin when to load in the middle of the cargo. At the car will be in the control cabin, whether the work that is supposed to be up to 2 cars, can now be completed independently only relying on a sidecar, not only avoiding waste of money, and also not causing traffic to grow. The gift of time can be seen that, every time we encounter a symptom again and on the way, that will be controlled including scooping down the written first, scooping up the crumbly assets that have been poured into the rear viewing box. It takes about more than 10 minutes to be able to complete the loading work. Moreover, hydraulic mixing equipment is installed, so it can also improve work efficiency. In addition, its ability to be intermediate is also extremely strong. After arriving at the place of instruction, but including the back to the top, the goods will make abundant use of the land under the action of gravity. Different countries work in different ways, can control different functions of Sabin. Now in almost every construction site will be hit by a Sabin like this in the future. We'll use a foaming agent to make a foam to scoop themselves up, then choose water with lime to form a sad baby. Then break the sadness with the scoop foam and pick them together with a standard machine. Put the pillow and its things into the mold of the temple, then take it to the sun, wait for the water inside to evaporate. Then there will be a piece of cardboard that is completed after it is added and a certain amount of foam direction, making the piece hit the structure quite lightly. Moreover, the foam when filled in the water, even if it is soaked in water, it will not be birds. But then with the auxiliary gauze, it is quite biting on the amount, but at the construction site, the car stopped. Often use it as a potting material to make this, not only has an effect on the fruit, but can also prevent wasting and wintering. Nowadays, most of the houses use vehicles to use it, after building an overall contribution to the house. It must be filled with a piece of fiber, improving the efficiency of home cars at a significant level. How complicated is the construction of the sea of grassland? The walls of the ship were constantly working, until they were full far below the seabed. In order to talk about the project to create land, China will be second, no one will be the first. Close to many coastal areas in China, in order to improve the rate of land use. The table belongs to the Tao, and the tree smells it into a land with more stagnant performances. Regarding the issue of laying here, how can we turn the sea into land in the middle of the game? The first rake needs to be built through artificial anvils, many with the support of vermicelli nests. Dividing the reclamation area, doing so, mainly to avoid being attacked by the sea. Next, the change of construction will be divided into small groups, especially the location that needs to be installed with the sign, according to the different divisions. In the end, the space inside here will be fully filled. The change of construction on the ground will be the product of the road surface, continuously to the ground. Coming here, the land reclamation work for you has been completed. The rest can be done above, under normal conditions. The land that is allowed to be renovated will usually be used for building flights or organ transplants, and for countries with a fairly low body shape, the land must be taken by land reclamation. From there the horse uses the range H. The landscape soil is more complete, not only improving the quality of the land in place, but the construction efficiency is also very good.